I will
Bring
load
it up
and bring
yeah,
it
I
up
was
to
looking
you.
for a white one.
Oh, you're going to be picky now.
Yeah, the one
How
we
picky
have
can
is,
we be, Linda?
You know what? I think that's good. She knows exactly what she wants, and she knows why she wants it.
Yeah.
You know, that is the problem, though, with a lot of us is we see something really cool that we don't have any idea what we're going to do, and we put it in our garage, and then we can't get into our garage.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's a whole nother segment.
So then we have more things to trade, like
right,
this.
there you go.
That's where the garage sale starts.
Well, you know what you just did, Lori, was you started asking questions about it.
Oh.
You know,
can you go get it for me? So I was asking.
You were asking. And
Yeah.
so you were kind of defining. So you're.
I thought I was just being bossy.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, that's it. You know, I mean, that's kind of how sometimes we are bossy women. We ask a lot of questions, don't we? Hey, there's a good book too, if you're a woman, called "Women Don't Ask." Women Don't Ask. It's by Linda Babcock.
Is that new?
That is a couple years out, and men always roll their eyes. They're like, my wife knows how to ask for everything. You know, I'm always doing stuff around the house.
No, they don't ask, they tell.
Well, right.
Yeah.
But at work, we don't ask as much. We don't get the raises.
Book.
We don't get the raises or the promotions. And one, I asked a human resource professional. I was speaking about 500 of them, and I said, "Is this true?" And one of them said, "Yeah." You know, what happens is we have to go ahead and give them the full package because they're not going to negotiate some of the women we interview.
Huh.
Isn't that interesting? Because we don't want to be seen as discrimination.
Yeah.
So, question, that's huge.
Well, tell us how to live in the question.
Okay, well, one is don't believe everything you're told. You know, question to figure it out. Is that right? Really? Tell me more about it. That's a good one. Oh, really? I hadn't heard that. Tell me a little bit more about it. Don't believe everything you're told. That would have helped us, wouldn't it, Marcus?
Yes.
With some of this government spending. Really?
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about this. And then, the second one would have, too. Have some questions to separate the issues from the emotion. Is this just something we're doing to feel better, or we're emotionally charged? Because you use questions to bring people down to the facts.
Can you give us an example of that?
Sure. You have an employee come in and they go, "I hate you, and this is the worst place to ever work," and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes those people would be fired then. But let's say they come in and they're very upset, and you say, "All right, tell me more about it." Okay, so what would change? If that changed, what would happen? You just go to questions. And people just calm right down because someone's finally what?
Listening to them.
Hearing them. Yeah, listening
Which
and hearing them.
Which is huge, yeah.
And if you can examine and re-examine those responses that you're getting. Okay, so you're saying that if we could start being a little more respectful around here, that would be better. Yes, respectful. That's what I want. Tell me what that looks like. Well, it means, and they'll give you their answer of what respectful is. Because what's interesting is when you start asking, people start really helping you define what they want. And then you're not solving a problem or giving them stuff that they don't want.
They're coming up with the solution themselves.
Right. And you almost, one of the things that, we just did that funny little put your finger in your mouth and close your mouth. You got to be comfortable with silence. Because people have to process and they have to think, and they were ready for battle. They weren't ready to think through what an answer might be.
And many times we assume that we think we know what they're asking or saying. Right. And by maybe drilling down a bit, we find that what we would have responded with would have been completely different than what they were asking. You
cannot, and now, you can't overanalyze what people want to do because you don't know. You're not living in their shoes. And what you value is not what someone else values a lot of time. And it can be anything. It can be, for a working mom, people would say, well, you probably want more time off. Well, some of them might not. Some of them might need more money to pay the rent.
I don't want to be home with my kids anymore.
Well, it's funny. When my kids were really little and they'd say, well, you probably never want to leave town, I was thinking, I'm not sleeping through the night. One night away in a hotel where people are nice to me and I have to do nothing. That's a good deal. So, don't overanalyze what someone else might want. Say, so is that something you might want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one, here's the big one. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Have courage. So let me help you on that. I want you two to listen to this word, Chris, you too. No. No, we're not going to do it. No, it won't be possible. No, no, no. Okay, now, Lori, I want you to gently touch Marcus's shoulder. And Marcus, gently touch Lori right back on her shoulder. Got it?
Yeah.
Did you both survive that?
Yes.
Everyone else will, too. No is
Are you telling us to touch each other?
I'm telling you to say no a
Oh.
lot.
Oh,
Say
you want
no
us
a
to say
lot.
no. You know what I was automatically thinking was if someone tells me no, I'd say, well, why not?
Yeah.
Wait a second. You're saying, I thought we went from feel the fear.
Most people are afraid of hearing the word no.
Oh, I thought something like Lewis in the aquarium
thanks
swimming in
for
the...
bridging that gap. But most people are afraid of hearing the word no. So
So
feel
you
it.
were letting us practice rejection.
Practice rejection. Just practice hearing that somebody says no, because a lot of times a no is not a no. It's a not yet.
So like if I asked Marcus for a raise and he said no, it wouldn't kill me.
Right. And you could say, well, Marcus, tell me what it would take for me to get a raise.
No.
All right. Well,
I'm just practicing.
thank you. So Marcus, what do you need in order to feel comfortable? So you go to those open-ended questions. Tell me why. Can you tell me more? And if he's no, then sometimes what he needs is a little break. And he needs to, go over the weekend and say, I can't believe she asked me for a raise this week. And somebody, spouse, buddy, somebody says, well, how long has she been working? 2 years. Have you ever given her a raise? No. How important is she to the company? My company would fail without her. Maybe you want to give her some money. So sometimes they need a little break and to percolate.